What if I told you the team most likely to win World Cup 2026 isn't Argentina? It's not Brazil, and it might not be the country you're thinking of right now. Because every World Cup begins with predictions and ends with surprises. In 2014, nobody expected Germany to destroy Brazil 7-1. In 2022, Saudi Arabia shocked Argentina. And Morocco changed football history. World Cups don't follow scripts, they create them. Today, we're ranking the 10 teams most likely to win World Cup 2026. Some of these choices will make perfect sense. Others might start a war in the comments section. And our number 1 team may be the most complete squad football has seen in years. Let's begin.
Morocco. Never underestimate a team that has already shocked the world. Morocco didn't just surprise people in 2022. They changed what people believed was possible. They became the first African nation to reach a World Cup semifinal. They defeated giants, silenced critics, and inspired millions. What makes Morocco dangerous isn't just talent, it's belief. Every player fights for every ball. Every match feels personal. And when a team combines passion with quality, anything can happen. Most people don't expect Morocco to win the World Cup. That's exactly why they're dangerous.
Belgium. Many fans believe Belgium's golden generation has ended. But football history teaches us something important. Never write off a talented nation too early. Belgium still possesses elite players, big match experience, and the ability to punish mistakes instantly. Maybe they aren't the favorites anymore. Maybe that's actually an advantage, because expectations create pressure, and Belgium now has less pressure than ever before. That makes them one of the tournament's most unpredictable teams. Norway. This is where things start getting interesting. For years, Norway was invisible on the biggest stage. Not anymore. They now possess one of the most feared strikers on earth, Erling Haaland, a player capable of scoring against anyone, anywhere, at any time. Alongside him stands Martin Odegaard, a creative genius who can unlock defenses with a single pass. Norway may not have World Cup history, but they have something else: momentum. And sometimes, momentum is more dangerous than history. Germany. Football fans have made this mistake many times. They doubt Germany. Then, Germany reminds everyone who they are. No nation understands tournament football quite like the Germans. The shirt carries history. The players understand pressure. And the younger generation is beginning to look terrifying. When Germany gains confidence, they become one of the hardest teams to stop. Ignore them at your own risk. Spain might have the brightest future in football. Young stars are emerging everywhere. The technical quality is unbelievable. The confidence is growing, and the football is beautiful to watch. Players like Lamine Yamal represent a generation that doesn't seem afraid of anything. Spain doesn't just want to compete, they want to dominate. And if their young stars continue developing, World Cup 2026 could become their stage. England. Every tournament begins with the same question. Is this finally England's year? The talent is incredible. The depth is ridiculous. The attack can hurt anyone. And the midfield is world class. On paper, England looks like a champion. The only thing standing in their way might be pressure, because no national team carries heavier expectations than England. If they overcome that obstacle, they could go all the way.
Brazil and the World Cup belong together. 5 stars, 5 titles, countless legends, from Pelé to Ronaldo, from Ronaldinho to Neymar. Brazil never arrives to participate. Brazil arrives to win. The The talent pipeline never stops. The expectations never disappear. And neither does the dream. Every World Cup creates a new Brazilian hero. The question is simple. Who will it be in 2026?
Argentina, the defending world champions. A team that knows exactly what it feels like to lift the World Cup trophy. Argentina is more than just a football team. It is one of the most successful football nations in history. A country that gave the world legends like Diego Maradona and Lionel Messi. After their unforgettable triumph at the 2022 FIFA World Cup, the confidence inside this team reached a completely different level. These players know how to win on football's biggest stage. They know how to handle pressure. They know how to stay calm when millions of people are watching. And they know how to fight until the very last second. Many fans still focus on Lionel Messi, and understandably so. But Argentina's strength is no longer built around a single superstar. A new generation is rising. Talented young players are ready to carry the legacy forward and continue the winning culture that made Argentina world champions. In tournaments like the World Cup, experience is one of the most valuable weapons a team can have. And very few nations possess more winning experience than Argentina. If they find their rhythm once again, nobody would be surprised to see them making another deep run toward the final. Because true champions never disappear. They always find a way back to the biggest stage. Portugal. Portugal may have the most underrated squad in world football. Everywhere you look, there is talent. Creative midfielders, dangerous forwards, elite defenders, and players who have spent years competing at the highest level. For decades, Portugal dreamed of becoming a football superpower. Now, they are one. The scary part? Many of their stars are entering their prime years. If everything clicks at the right moment, Portugal could be unstoppable. At number 1, we have France. Because when you look at this squad, it's difficult to find weaknesses. They have world-class players in every position. Elite speed, elite skill, elite depth, elite experience. They know how to reach finals. They know how to handle pressure, and they know how to win. Some teams rely on a few superstars. France feels like an entire team of superstars. That's why they enter World Cup 2026 as our number 1 favorite. Not because victory is guaranteed, but because no team appears more complete. But here's the truth. The World Cup doesn't care about rankings. It doesn't care about predictions. It doesn't care about favorites. Every 4 years, football reminds us that anything is possible. A giant can fall, an underdog can rise, and a new legend can be born. So now it's your turn. Which nation do you think will lift the World Cup trophy in 2026? France? Portugal? Argentina? Brazil? Or will another team shock the entire world? Leave your prediction in the comments. And if you think our ranking is completely wrong, good. That means football is doing exactly what it's supposed to do. Because in our next video, we're counting down the players under the most pressure at World Cup 2026. And trust me, one superstar on that list has absolutely no room for failure.